Now, Callum, I got a fun fact for you before we jump into it. Did you know that Hollywood has spent nearly $600 million trying to bring Matt Damon home?
What does that mean?
Well, they said the Odyssey budget is $250 million.
Oh, okay.
That's all about him coming home. Interstellar was $165 million. Was he in Interstellar?
He wasn't in Interstellar.
Maybe this poster's Saving Private Ryan. That's him.
Are they getting mixed? Yeah, he wasn't in Interstellar.
The Martian.
Are they thinking of The Martian? Like two sci-fi movies?
It's listed Interstellar too.
I don't think he's in Interstellar.
No. Well, it's got... Oh, unless he's one of the other astronauts.
I don't think so.
I haven't watched it in a
I don't think so. I reckon
that
they'd botch that one. Maybe take off 100 mil off that one, and then we're accurate. Yeah, because it's definitely McConaughey. I don't think he's one of the side characters.
No, he's in it. He's in it.
What?
Yep.
Matt Damon is in Interstellar.
Yeah, and he plays a guy called Man.
Okay.
Double N. So, yeah, you're wrong, mate.
What the hell?
Don't question my facts.
We both thought that was ridiculous.
Introducing the two most handsome newsreaders in Fresh. The CBD, Adelaide, the world. News with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
All right, kicking us off, it's an interesting stat, actually. The Australia Post is urging its owners to secure dogs after a lot of attacks on posties. So it's a stat I didn't realise, but 1,200 dog-related incidences have happened with posties delivering the mail over the last 6 months.
Enemies since the beginning of time, aren't they? Posties
haven't they been?
Dogs.
Yeah, I didn't realise
1,200. Did you say 1,200 in 6 months?
1,200 in 6 months. So that's 9 dog incidences a day with the posties.
Yes.
Which, you don't really think about, do you? But, apparently a bunch of them have been carrying citronella spray as well to back off the dogs.
It's the last line of defence.
Yeah, absolutely. So, crazy stat, isn't it?
That is wild. I mean, posties and dogs have always had this feud. Is there something they can do to try and, make them more friendly? Could they...
Yeah.
Instead of wearing high vis, maybe dress up as a piece of meat.
I feel like that would make it worse, right?
That would actually make it a lot worse, yeah.
I feel like maybe the beware of the dog sign might not be working as much. There surely has to be another way to go around it, for sure. In other news, this one's really interesting. Bit of radio news. We've been keeping track on it a little bit, but Kyle Sandilands has ended the legal battle with ARN.
Oh, really? I thought it was meant to go to court in a couple months still, October or something.
I think the whole court process was meant to be quite long on this one, but it's gone for a settlement.
Okay.
So ARN, pretty much the whole legal debate, battle, whatever, is ending with a settlement in which Kyle gets paid $5 million a year for 3 years. So it's a $15 million settlement.
Not bad.
It's not bad
at all. What was he after, 100 mil?
Well, it's not bad at all. Obviously, it's $15 million, but it's kind of strange considering that the overall what he was owed still left was $80 million. $80 million was left, so I suppose he didn't want to do the legal proceedings and go through all that stuff, and they found a settlement, and I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but he's settled for $15 million, but it's looking like he's going to do a podcast, because as well with that, he can't be on any radio shows for that 3-year period.
Oh, he's got a release in his contract,
So he might be doing I think he's going to call it Kyle Sandilands Live. And it's going to be a tell-all podcast, live video thing, so he'll be doing that. And over to a bit of sport news, Mbappe is officially France's leading goal scorer of all time after their game against Senegal. It was a score of 3 against 1. 2 were his goals, but that puts him at 58 goals total for France. So, breaking records there. He's the highest goal scorer for France.
Yeah, World Cup. I'm loving it so far.
How good is it? There's been some really good games, actually.
There have been some very tight games. Cannot wait for Saturday. I mean, it's going to be an early one, 4:30 a.m., but that's when USA take on us, the Aussies.
Oh, can't wait for I think the USA will be really flashy. I think they'll do their fireworks and they'll do all of their stuff. I think for them playing, they'll make it into a huge spectacle.
Keen to watch us beat their bums.
Oh, 100%. We're going to thrash them. Tom, we've spoken about it briefly on the show, but we've been doing this training program at work where we all learn to be a team. It's like something out of The Office.
It really is.
It really is.
We're doing, at the moment in the training, we're doing peer assessment reviews where one person gets assessed by the entire workplace, and you got to write things you want them to stop doing and to start doing, and words to describe them, and then you got to say it to their face in front of the entire office. It's
And you get isolated one by one. Like, you have all the attention just put on you.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones where you're a little bit vulnerable, I guess. Like, for instance, mine came back. Everyone was like, you're a nice enough guy, but your time management sucks. Is like kind of what the gist was.
Remember mine? I was like, Tom, maybe can you stop partying on weekends? I'm 26. I like to party.
You're like, never cracks a beer in the office.
Yeah. Said, is there someone who can stop partying with you? Looked at you and said, no.
No. Yeah, I was like, leave me out of it. But yeah, it's one of those ones where you have to assess everyone, and it's a little bit awkward, but we got to the assessment of one particular person the other day. We knew they were coming up and they were in the office. And as we sat down and sat at the table, we had a look there. And before anything started, everyone noticed this big plate of donuts just sitting in the middle of the table.
A platter. I would go as far to say a platter of donuts.
And then we find out it is indeed this one in particular person who knows they're going to be assessed that day and knows that they might be under a little bit of fire.
And they openly said, I brought in donuts, go easy on me. Just a blatant bribe. And you know what?
It worked. I was definitely a lot softer in my review.
I was starving that morning, so I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'll be super nice.
Yeah, I was absolutely loving those donuts, but it's one of those funny ones. It was a bit of a bribe.
It was absolutely a bribe.
It was a workplace bribe.
Yeah, so we're going to go to the text line here, 0428 927 927. Have you done a workplace bribe? Or maybe you're on the other end like us and you've been bribed in the workplace.
Yep.
How'd you get bribed? What happened? Let us know. 0428 927 927. I kind of got bribed yesterday a little bit.
Okay.
The Fat Cats asked me to stick around and do some extra work for them, pulling audio and stuff. Ended up staying back about 2 hours past my hours.
Damn Fat Cats.
Yeah, and then they said, "Oh, if you do it, you can have time in lieu."
Yeah, as we should. It's a workplace practice. I'm sure that's a legal thing.
Well, they got me. I said
anyway,
yes.
Anyway, they gave me a donut as well, and a sweet in the deal.
So you like donuts, eh? Well, have all the donuts in the world!
That's our boss. When we first started, I don't know if you remember, but our very, very first show, which was a Sunday morning show, the boss at the time said, look, guys, I can't pay you at the moment for this show.
It's a volunteer show, to be fair.
It's a volunteer show, but I think maybe he'd said before, like, oh, you get a bit of money for it, whatever, but he turned around and said, look, I actually can't. What I can give you, though, is this Fruit Chocks bundle, because we were doing a bunch of dealings with Fruit Chocks, and then so it was all these packets of Fruit Chocks.
I forgot about that.
And it was like one of these big, like, boxes of we just got paid in chocolate for the first show.
Honestly,
Wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Again, the bribes seem to work.
Yeah,
the workplace
absolutely.
bribes. We're going to head over to Trott Park. We got Elijah on the line. Good morning, Elijah. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good fellas stuff.
Yeah, very good. What happened? Who got bribed?
So I used to work for Macca's a while ago, and this particular manager, who was actually my ex's cousin, used to be like, hey, if you get this done in a certain time frame, you can have, free food or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, right. So it's something like if you clean the kitchen in 20 minutes, you can get a Big Mac on the house.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the best thing that you scored out of the bribery? Because was it usually just a handful of chips, or was it actually like, oh, I could get like a family feast or something?
Oh,
I used to grab, burgers or McFlurries and stuff and just, take it home.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not a bad little deal there, Elijah.
and Elijah, would it work? Would you work harder and quicker for that free food?
Oh, absolutely. I was a lot younger. Money was a bit tight. So I would be nice to last for that free food.
I'll tell you what, if I walked into a Macca's today and they're like, mate, if you could hop behind here and help us out for 5 minutes,
Sure.
we'll give you a 10-piece free McNugget.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Say less.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlotte in Largs North, tell us, what was the workplace bribe?
Hey, fellas. Yeah, so a couple of years ago, I was working at a clothing store, and it was a Friday night, so I had plans, and I really was excited to go out, and kind of forgot to lock up the store.
Oh.
And then I got the old, hey, like the next morning, my manager's texting and saying, hey, everybody, just a friendly reminder, we make sure we lock up the store, and I felt so bad. And I had a shift the next day conveniently. So what I did was I got everyone's coffee orders and also a snack from the cafe across the street.
Yeah. That's a solid bribery. And Charlotte, did it work out? Were they all very forgiving after that?
Yeah, look, I mean, if you're feeding a bunch of hungry people, then they're obviously going to be happy and satisfied.
It seems to be the thing, though, that, like, sweets, foods, and coffees is the perfect way to bribe people at work.
And it's also cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the cheapest, but it's
better than being like, I'll pay you flat out $100.
I'll take you out for lunch.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, bring in some donuts or some coffees. Happy days. All right. Well, I mean, I think we got our answer.
Yeah, 100%.
When we do something wrong next, which will probably be soon,
donuts
and coffee. We saw this pop up a couple of days ago, or yesterday maybe, and we weren't going to report on it because it seemed pretty stupid.
Yeah, sure.
But it's really starting to blow up in the last 12 hours, so we'll take a quick look. And it's all to do with the Aussie ref, who's in a bit of hot water at the moment for what he did pre-game at the World Cup. Sean Evans, he's from Melbourne, and before the match between Germany and Curacao, they do this before all the games, but they show off like the refs who are officiating the match, and they go to the upstairs VAR team, they show the refs on the ground. And as they went upstairs to those refs, Sean Evans is there and makes the upside down OK sign with his hands along his leg, which is, to us, we know it as the circle game. It's what you play in school. You touch your index finger to your thumb, making a circle.
Yeah.
If someone looks at it, you can give them a quick punch in the arm. Unless that person manages to quickly get a finger through the hole, then you're safe.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those ones. It's so funny because we immediately saw it, and we went to an all guys school, right?
Yeah.
It's like this was like the pinnacle of year 7, 8.
This was the
recesses, right? Doing
Not
this
even
and then
recesses.
getting a punch, like, you know what I mean?
During classes, this was a big game because it was
so
easy
funny.
to play. It's the circle game. I mean, there's that many Aussie blokes too that have it tattooed on their leg.
Yeah,
I see it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We have a mate who has it.
We have a mate, foolish tattoo. As funny as I think it is, terrible tattoo. But
I'm sure he regrets it these days.
I'm sure he does. It's a very 18-year-old go to town and get a first tattoo kind of thing.
Yeah, or go to Bali and get
sure.
that sort of tattoo. But the reason he's in hot water is it's blown up worldwide, this hand symbol. And they're labelling it as a hate gesture.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're trying to link it to white supremacy.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it? It's so interesting. Like, I would have never aligned it with that, to be fair.
No. So now they're trying to get him removed as an official for the World Cup. He's deactivated his social media from all the hate that's coming towards him now.
Yeah.
But it's just this huge misunderstanding.
Oh, obviously great for them to have precautions and things like that, but I don't look at this and think, like, it's that.
I think he's just trying to meme.
I think he's just taking the piss, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
it's a schoolyard game.
He wants his mates to see it at home and be like, oh, God, he's got us. He's going to punch us when he comes back home.
These journalists running out of things to talk about. Got to chat about mum talk.
Okay.
You know, you would have heard of it. It's where mumfluencers take to social media to help out other mums and parents.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a new trend taking off with the mumfluencers. They're pitching that AI is a better co-parent than men.
Oh, really? What a bold statement.
Controversial, isn't it?
Better co-parent. Okay. This is another one to get angry at the robots for.
They're stealing my kids! So I'll focus on this one mumfluencer, Lillian Schmidt, and this is what the article sort of centers around her experience. And she said she uses ChatGPT, and the advice is the complete opposite to anything she's ever heard.
Oh, really?
But it's been working.
Yeah, yeah.
So one example was trying to get your kids to bed. The advice ChatGPT spat out was give them something stimulating to do, like chew gum or jump on a trampoline.
Okay.
And apparently her daughter was asleep within 5 minutes of bedtime.
Okay, so they got the robot thinking outside of the box. Standard blokes might just be like, just tough love or something, right?
Try rocking it.
Yeah, simple
Put on a
solutions.
lullaby, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so really interesting because I feel like people do really latch onto the whole AI thing and try and seek advice from it constantly.
Yeah. My favourite quote in this article was, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, nobody was able to help me. Except ChatGPT.
Oh my God, you'd be livid.
What the
you'd be
hell has the world come to?
You'd be livid if you were the partner. Who is he?
Wait,
I don't know, he doesn't have a name. He's just, has a lot of wires made of metal.
does the kid get presents on their birthdays from ChatGPT as well as the dad?
Yeah, right.
Do they put like a computer monitor and family pictures now and be like, which one's dad?
Yeah, I just hate to see the outcome of this. This is, yeah, it's getting a bit too much, but if it's working for the mums out there, it's working.
Yeah, so they've also come out, Lillian Schmidt, this mumfluencer, has come out to say, it's not that my partner doesn't help, because he does, but for women and mums, there is so much invisible labour that you carry and everything is in your hands, and it actually takes time with your kids away from you, is what she's saying. Now,
Okay.
obviously, neither of us have kids, so we don't exactly know.
Yeah.
I think it's just crazy.
It is
that you're using ChatGPT as a co-parent.
It is a really, really odd thing. Really step forward into that Blade Runner direction
Oh, yeah.
of living where, we're fully dependent on AI's opinion, which is, it's bizarre.
So we are going to go to the text line here again on 0428 927 927. What's ChatGPT better at than your partner?
It's a solid question, and I can also see it going down the path of aesthetic stuff. I can see the mums of Mum Talk saying to ChatGPT, hey,
Redesign the living room.
Sure, yeah, like that kind of stuff, or your own aesthetic, being like, what dress looks better?
Yeah.
Show them a few pictures of you in a dress, which one's better, instead of your partner sitting on the couch being like, yeah, all of them.
Maybe your partner only wants to watch action films, so you go to ChatGPT for movie recommendations.
Yeah, what should I watch that isn't an action movie? Does this hairstyle suit my face shape? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
All of these questions that maybe your partner can't answer.
Or for the men, what facial hair looks best on me?
Yeah, absolutely.
My partner always has a preference, hates me clean shaven, always wants a bit of facial hair, where I prefer clean shaven. So I'm in this catch-22. What do I do? Maybe I should ask ChatGPT.
Sounds like you've got to ask the bot. Disregard her opinion completely.
0428 927 927 to the text line, Adelaide. We've had Rebecca text through, say, ChatGPT answers me straight away. My partner sometimes takes hours to respond.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, we don't have the processing brain of a supercomputer.
Yeah, supercomputers take, what, a second to pump out 10 different answers?
Yeah.
We can't keep up.
No, God, no.
Cut us some
We're
slack.
stuffed.
This is one from Bree. ChatGPT is better at recommending restaurants than my partner. One time he asked me if I wanted to go out for dinner and took me to KFC.
I don't see a problem with that, personally.
Sounds like a suggestion a supercomputer human might make. Sounds like a great suggestion.
Got this one here. ChatGPT helps me pick my nail colour, whereas my partner always picks the ugliest colours, like neon yellow. I mean, neon yellow, it's high vis. It's keeping you safe, keeping you seen. Yeah.
Very innovative. Yeah, I can see it going down that way with the aesthetics. Hey boys, Jason here. Happy for the missus to get help from the AI. I just hope it doesn't turn into one of those AI husbands and I'm cast aside, lol.
Yeah. Don't we all?
We're all scared of that, Jason.
We are terrified of ChatGPT. We're bringing it to the attention to end its cruel reign of terror.
That slime ball ChatGPT.
Slimo. Hey guys, ChatGPT is much better at doing my work than my boyfriend is.
I don't know why the boyfriend's doing work. And this one from Dylan. I've used ChatGPT. This one's really interesting. I've used ChatGPT for advice on how to do well with my girlfriend's in-laws. I'm meeting them for the first time. I don't want to ask her because it's embarrassing.
There you
It's
go.
not a bad one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Stuff you might not want to ask your partner that you want to do, not in a bad way, but behind their back. Is kind of what it's going for.
Got another one here to wrap it up. Christy texting through, hey guys, ChatGPT helped more on my wedding planning than my soon-to-be husband. He helped out with the venue. The rest was me and the bot. Maybe I should switch grooms. Oh, God.
You may now kiss the bot.
Callum, my house is starting to come along.
Okay,
Finally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those ones that it's a new rental. You've been in there, what?
Moved in during March.
Yeah, okay, so not too long. Not too long ago.
Yeah.
Creep
Gonna
it
go
up.
now. We just got the internet sorted.
Great.
Yeah,
okay.
so no more hotspotting from the phone, but God, it was a headache.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolute headache. Couldn't get NBN because it wasn't fitted out correctly. Couldn't get a 5G box because there was too many in the area. So what we did get was Starlink.
So Starlink, is that the Musk internet alternative? It's Elon Musk's thing.
Yeah, it's Elon Musk's thing. You get a satellite dish basically delivered, you hook it up, and then you got to put the satellite dish outside with a clear view of the sky so it can connect to a satellite and you can get the internet. The issue is we don't have the stuff to set it up on the roof.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we don't have the smarts to do it either. So the only place we can chuck it where it works is the backyard. Since it's connected to the cables that connects to the router and the power point, we can't close the back door.
Wait, so you got the Starlink router in the backyard on the grass?
Well,
I'm assuming this thing doesn't get affected by the conditions.
Hey, I'm not that fancy. There's no grass. It's mulch.
It's covered and protected by a mound of dirt with a little antenna sticking out.
It's dirt. There's some weeds. There's a fire pit, which is nice, and a satellite dish.
So right now, you're saying that the cord's going through the sliding door, so it's keeping it wedged open a little bit.
Yeah, through the back door. I'd say it's
Right.
jarred maybe a solid centimetre, which in these cold days has been a bit tough. And me and both my housemate and I have the old same man mentality of don't touch the thermostat.
Right, so
we don't put the aircon on, don't put the heater on. So it's been very cold nights. There's been rain getting into the house.
I was
a
going to
couple
say,
bugs here and there, but we've got the bug assault gun.
You're really choosing between potential frostbite and high speed internet.
Mate, 80 megabytes per second.
It's not too bad. It's worth it.
There is no end in sight for this until we get our Sparky mate to come set it up for us. So yeah, we're just dealing with an open back door. Please don't rob me.
Oh, I'd absolutely give the Sparky the money he wants to sort that out. Tom, over in Japan,
Japan
more
story.
Japan chat.
My favourite.
Yeah, we love a bit of Japan chat because it seems like a great country. I mean, they're always innovating. They're always doing something new.
They just seem
something
ahead.
very cool. Yeah, this one's really, really spectacular. What they're doing over there, it's a little thing called Uber Drift that's just come about. So Uber is expanding over there, not just to, your classics, Uber Pool, standard Uber X, whatever.
Uber Black.
Yeah.
Uber XL.
Uber XL. There's
The
so
whole
many.
lot, it works.
Heaps of them, right? They're doing Uber Drift.
Okay, so is it what it sounds like?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
That's really
How
cool.
cool is it? So what you can do, you can be in your hotel in Japan, and then you order the Uber Drift, and no, it doesn't pick you up and just take you through the streets of Tokyo and just start drifting.
Because they do that with the go-karts, don't they? You can drive on the streets with the go-karts.
Yeah, it would be very Fast and Furious if they just took you in an Uber Drift instead of a standard Uber. You can get the Drift and you can just you can just jet to your location.
Do they take you to a car park instead, so it's full Tokyo Drift?
Yeah. But what they do is they take you to this circuit in particular. It's off the beaten track a little bit in Japan, but they take you there in an Uber Black, and then you hop in the Uber Drift there, and then they do a few hot laps and drift you around. So how cool is that? Yeah, unreal. So a bunch of Aussies are doing it at the moment.
Is it expensive or is it like standard rates?
Get this right. So you can be with your mates. You can fit 4 people in there. They don't just limit it to one person. So you could be with a group of 4 of you. You go in the car and its starting price is 265 Australian. How great is that?
I
don't think that's bad at all.
More expensive than what I was thinking.
Do you reckon? I think that's like pretty reasonable for drag.
It's good. It is a good price for a drift. I was assuming it would be like $50. I don't know.
Yeah. And a $50 note. Here's a pineapple. Take me around the streets. That would be great. Yeah, but definitely something to check out. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. And is that only in Japan?
It's only in Japan. At the moment, it's only until the end of July, but they're looking at extending it from there. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see it in Australia if it pops off over there.